theme song. Podcasts should not have a theme song. Yes, they should. No, they shouldn't. They sound good. Yeah, but people are just going to skip past it.
You know what?
You're right. We got this.
There are probably less clunky ways for me to do this, but
Then
I
one
like
at a time.
feeling like I'm accomplishing something at some
I thought it
point
was great.
every day.
Fantastic.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to night 2 of our MaxFunDrive 2025. We got this trivia challenges with a stunning array of amazing guests to face off against Hal and Mark. So for those who saw the thumbnail and the announcement, Janet Varney will be joining us next week. But what that means is instead of team Hal and Mark versus team Jordan and Janet, we have Hal versus Mark versus Jordan
In a threesome.
So first of all, welcome to Jordan Morris for joining us on this wonderful trivia night. Thank you.
Hey, it's great to be here. Who needs Janet? Give me all the Legends of Korra questions. I can answer them.
Oh, that was one of the categories.
What
Things
did
you-
Cora do?
Things you said on Legend of Korra. I didn't really say anything, but I could back at it.
In episode 202, the inflection at the end of the line, what do you want from me? What was it?
What do you want from me? I know Varney's delivery. What do you
Yeah.
want?
That was dead on.
I mean, that's
Classic
already
Varney.
a point for Jordan.
I do a good
That
Varney.
was-
What I do, so it's kind of a Tom Hanks and his brother thing. Like Janet does Korra
Mhm.
for the shows. But if Korra needs to be in like a theme park or a pay to win, what do
Yeah.
you want from me?
Okay.
I mean, if Tom Hanks' brother can get all that work, then you
Man.
can do it too.
But
Is
the
that
pay to
well
win
known enough
mobile
to
money,
joke
that's
about
huge.
that Tom Hanks' brother does
Yes,
Woody
yes.
for the theme parks?
I knew
Oh,
exactly what you were talking
Oh
about.
heck yeah! I was trying to rack my brain to figure out when Woody did a pay to win mobile game.
No, see what you don't know.
There's
Even-
a coin
even-
in your pocket.
In the parks, the walk around Woody is also Tom Hanks' brother.
Oh, wow, he's in the
except
suit.
on holidays.
Just
It's
say
Tom
hi.
Hanks.
Say hi. Next time you're there, just say hi and let him know you wish his brother would return his calls.
All right,
was a- it
let's
was
play
a-
some
it was a-
trivia, guys. Leslie
a
thinks
mistake
we've
to let-
lost Hal.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm here. I'm waiting. You know what? I'll just go into the. I'll just tell everybody.
Yeah, let's
Before we
talk
start-
about MaxFunDrive
Yes,
before we start.
Sure. The reason that we're here is because of MaxFunDrive. It is that special time of year where you get all kinds of great gifts for supporting the Maximum Fun shows that you love, like ours, like Jordan Jesse Go, like Tights and Fights, maybe. Who knows? That's just the third one I thought of. Go to MaximumFun.org/join to start a membership or to boost or upgrade your existing membership at whatever level is comfortable for you. There are all sorts of great gifts to be had. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But when you are going through, we ask, since you're here watching this, you probably listen to our show, be sure to check the box for We Got This with Mark and Hal. That is the only way to ensure that we benefit directly from your contribution. And while you're at it, check the boxes of all the Max Fun shows that you watch, like Jordan Jesse Go. Do you watch that? Do you watch
Yeah.
podcasts? Are you high right now? That's okay. We're not going to judge you. Ken,
If somebody
you
is
have trivia?
watching our show, I'm a little concerned because we do not videotape our show. Videotape, I say, like it's 1997.
Hey, you watching the show? Hey, you watching the show that your edibles just kicked in? We called the cops. We just called the cops on you.
No,
They're
don't do
coming.
that, no.
That sound you hear, that's the cops.
And guess what? Everyone knows.
And we all know.
Yeah,
We're all
we all
talking about
know.
you.
By the
Well-
way, I'm the Doc Ellis of this game tonight. I'm on like 4 tabs of acid already.
Whoa.
Where
Jordan's
are your
actually talking
curlers?
to me, I think.
What he means
You'll
is he drank 4 cans of outdated Tab.
Yeah, and I don't drink soda. Who knows what that'll do to my system?
Hal
Oh,
is going to
dear.
do really good in the round. What does this color taste like?
He can hear it now. So we're about to start this trivia challenge. I want to make sure that all contestants right now that are about to do this have the chat window closed. And I'm not looking at the chat because sometimes our people of the world who are watching will put answers in
Oh.
there.
What?
So
Did somebody do that on the last one? I couldn't figure out how to get the chat open. Surprise, surprise. So I didn't get any preemptive.
Yes,
I
but
have
you
it-
but you did call out to someone who said something in the chat just now, so I know you
Now
had it open.
I was so excited that I got to have it open once.
Yeah.
Hi,
Please-
Leslie.
Please
Can
close.
I close that? Mark, go full screen. Go full screen, Mark.
How can you resist looking at all the messages saying Mark is daddy?
Yeah, I know.
I wish you
know-
would stop
okay, now I don't know
posting
how to
as
kill
well as
Daddy.
looking at the chat.
Oh
Please.
my gosh.
As I said, this is going to be 1v1v1. We have as people who have watched us before, but if you're new to this, I have a vast collection of miscellaneous trivia editions of Trivial Pursuit and various subjects, some of which have been very kindly gifted by our listeners at We Got This. So it's going to be a bit of a hodgepodge. The way it works for you all as the contestants, you only can pick from a category once before it is eliminated as an option for you to pick from again. So if you pick from one, your next round, you can't pick again until the whole thing resets.
Which
It's not going to happen.
Now it only counts for you. So once you take it off the board, it only counts that you've taken off the board. The other teams can pick from that category.
okay. So there's no defensive moves then.
No.
You don't take. Oh, I see. Okay.
But now that you're worried about that, it may pop up in the future. We'll see. So we're gonna go in because it's 1v1v1. I'm not gonna do a coin toss. I'm just gonna say, as the guest, Jordan will go first, then
Sure.
Mark, then Hal.
Right.
And we're gonna go, like I said, for 1 hour, which I have just started the clock now. I'm gonna pull up the categories.
Okay, I'm going to take a
and-
picture of the categories, so I have it on my phone, so I know when I'm.
so he
getting
can
rid of
game
them.
it when it's not on screen.
Yeah. You'll see my face. Look, I wanted to do it so that I could, and then I do the pinchy thing, and then it gives me the little markup, and I can cross them off.
It's okay. I understand.
Okay, so do
Jordan.
I pick one?
Jordan, what category would you like to start with?
Okay, I'm gonna go comedy classics. I think I consider myself a bit of a comedy nerd. I think maybe I'd do good in this category. Comedy classics, please.
Comedy
Ken.
classics. Okay, so your question is: in what year was Finding Nemo released?
Oh boy,
The comedy classic
yeah.
Finding Nemo.
I mean, Finding Nemo's funny. Maybe I'm thinking these questions would be more about, like The Apartment or Tommy Boy or something. Whatever. I'm not here to nitpick the categories. I'm here to stall because I'm thinking about what the answer is. God, when did Finding Nemo come out? Is it an early 2000s? I think it is. This is a wild guess. I'm just going to say 2002.
2002 is your final answer?
Is my final answer. Locking it in.
That is incorrect. It was 2003.
Oh, okay. That was close.
Oh, close. Very close.
I feel
Very
good
close.
about that. I feel good about
In
being
the
kind of
handful of numbers that comprise the early 2000s, you were very close. Mark, what category
Yes.
would you like?
Let's just start with Disney right away.
Disney right away.
Yeah.
Your question is
Mm-hmm.
from this film, which is Sword in the Stone.
Uh-huh.
What does Merlin wear that hadn't been invented in the period when the film is set?
I think I know this.
I believe at the end he wears sunglasses and beachwear, like modern beachwear, when he yells the now classic line that I want to use when I leave every room, blow me to Bermuda. And then makes his exit.
Great
Ken,
guess.
I already know he's wrong. It's that suit from Ready Player One. I'll take Potent Potables for 200.
Right. It's Bjork's swan dress.
Or that credit card dress that somebody wore.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Was
I
that
kinda do.
Gaga? Did Gaga wear the
Might have been
credit card?
She wore the
Gaga.
meat
Might have been
dress.
Gaga.
She wore
She
the
did the
meat
meat dress for sure.
She bought it on credit.
She bought it with those credit cards from
Still
the
paying it
previous year.
off.
So, Mark, what is your final answer?
That was my final answer.
That was a lot of different things that you.
Oh, okay, I'll say. I mean, I could pick any of
Yeah,
the things he
well,
was wearing. I'll say
pick-
sunglasses.
I'm gonna give it to you, although what the card says is something that he did wear throughout it, which was just his basic spectacles,
Oh,
which
okay.
had not been invented in the period.
Oh.
Okay,
So-
all right.
But
thank
because
you.
it doesn't mention the sunglasses, which also he wore,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you. the
Can you
point.
Will
imagine how
blow
many
me to
people
Bermuda.
in that time, in the Dark Ages and the Middle Ages, died because they didn't see the edge of the cliff? Like they were nearsighted and they were just walking around like this, and then they were dead.
That's why they
What
didn't
if they
leave their
were-
villages.
What if they were
Mm.
all Magoos and they couldn't see anything, but the village conspired to keep them alive by like
No.
a
Right.
tree would fall
No.
and then their underpants would get hung up as they parachuted down.
I was gonna say they hadn't invented girders yet.
So it was more the blurred ages.
The
That
blurred ages.
Magoo.
How-
he
what
loved to walk
category
on a
would you like?
girder.
I'm gonna go comedy classics as well.
Comedy classics for Hal. Hal, your question is
Hmm.
already one that we chose.
Great. Can I have that?
No, I want it.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait.
no, dibs.
Jordan.
That's the prize. The
What
prize
year did
at the
Finding
end of the
Nemo
game
come
for
out?
Whoever wins.
Yeah. 2002.
2002.
Damn it. Wait, it's 3.
In Harold
Oh.
and Maude,
Mhm.
where do the two characters meet?
Is it Central Park? I'm gonna
your-
guess Central
your
Park.
final
I've
answer?
I've honestly never seen Harold and Maude. It's on my list of things to see.
Oh,
I'm gonna say Central Park because I know it takes place in New
well, why
York.
don't we stop doing this? We'll just watch Harold and Maude.
Great.
Yeah, it's like a watch
Cool.
long. People
That's
do
fine.
that. Oh, you're wrong. At a funeral
Mm.
is where.
In Central Park, they're burying the body by a
In
softball
Central
game.
Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next scene is at the jail because you are not allowed to bury a body in Central Park.
Yeah, but they weren't doing it, so we see them. They're like the
That's
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern of a law being broken.
Jordan, you want
watch
to replace
Rosencrantz
one of
and
them? You want to
Guildenstern.
come on the show? Do you want to just be?
No, this is going great. I wouldn't mess with this chemistry. Come on. I have to be a fool.
Jordan, what category would you like?
This will be fun. Let's do Marvel Infinity Saga. Let's do Marvel Infinity Saga. This will be fun.
I mean, you almost sold me on it. Who unwillingly shows Thanos his triumph and death?
Who unwittingly shows Thanos?
Unwillingly. Who
Unwillingly.
unwillingly shows Thanos his triumph and death?
Huh. Boy, howdy. It's maybe been a minute since I've seen these, I'm realizing. Sounds like a Doctor Strange move. It goes along with his power set, seeing the future, seeing the past, seeing different realities. Yeah, let's go Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is incorrect.
Oh.
How I can tell you would like to chime in with a
Because I
guess.
was sitting here thinking, like, what are we talking about? It's Nebula.
Nebula is correct.
Because it's the two
Oh,
nebulas
right,
get linked.
yeah.
I had to think
Okay.
about it though. That's not like an easy. I'm not sitting here going, it's Nebula. I'm
we all
saying,
know it's
"Oh,
Nebula.
yeah, we all know that. Anyway,
Ah.
that was more acid, by the way.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Whoa.
You put it in your inhaler. You vaporize the acid.
Yeah, his
put it in your
nebulizer.
inhaler.
His nebulized acid.
You mind if I
Oh,
vape?
Doc.
Mark, what category would you like?
All right, let's go with let's get all my nerddom out of the way first, and we'll go cast party.
Cast Party. Oh, which one was Cast Party? Was that the book? That might be the book. Nope, that's Broadway musical.
Yeah.
Cast party. Is this about going to Denny's in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one kid in my class that would not take off his Frankenstein makeup, he was like, no, it took a long time to do this. And we were like, we're going to go to Denny's and you're going to be wearing your Frankenstein makeup. And we're going to have to be like, please don't bother us.
Also, the play was Our Town. Why did you even put it on? To
Yeah.
begin with?
He had an interesting take on the stage manager. Good night.
Fourth wall bad.
Mark,
The problem was
Frankenstein
the scene
Our
by the river.
your
Fun
question
bit.
is,
Yes.
Fun
who is
bit.
the first male actor to win a
Mhm.
Tony for playing a woman?
First male actor to win a Tony for playing a woman. With that, oh, man, when did this book come out?
Not a book. It's a box.
Oh, this is a box. When did the box come
I would
out?
assume within the last 10 years.
1930.
Okay. I'm gonna guess. Man, this is hard. I want to say Mark Rylance, but that was only a few years ago. I think it might have been before that. I'm trying to think of musicals where a man played a woman in a musical. This is just Broadway. This isn't Broadway musicals only.
Are
there plays in this as well?
There's a Broadway box. I'm assuming
All
that
right.
they're going with musicals.
I'm gonna say Mark Rylance.
Mark Rylance is incorrect. Harvey Fierstein in 2003 for Hairspray.
Oh,
Oh.
Hairspray!
I was gonna say it's got to be either
Dang
Hairspray
it.
or Chicago. Whoever plays, was it Mary Sunshine? Isn't that traditionally?
Is it
isn't that
usually played by a
traditionally
man?
Been a man in drag?
Oh, I don't
Or am I
know.
mistaken? I know I've seen productions where that is the case, and I think
Yeah.
I was told that was a tradition, but I don't know.
It's a cool tradition.
Yeah.
Didn't help me in this round,
Nope.
but I did get to say Mark Rylance, and he's a very good actor. So,
Isn't
He
it
is.
good?
people
Can
of
you
the
do-
world, Mark Rylance is awesome.
Can
Check
you
out
do anything
Rylance.
from the song Tradition, Mark?
Tradition, Mark
Okay,
Rylance.
you got it. Well,
Mhm.
for the copyright strike. Hal, what category would you like?
I feel like Jordan and I are kind of in lockstep with stuff we're picking, so I'll take a deviation off of that. I'm going to continue to challenge myself with Saturday Night Live.
Mm.
Live. It feels like you really are elevating each other. And I'm happy that you're both doing that. Your question is, what Lifetime talk show hosted by Linda Dano and Nancy Glass was lampooned on SNL by Nora Dunn and Jan Hooks?
Oh my god, you want the actual one? I don't remember. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah. I don't. What? It's Lifetime talk show? It was on Lifetime.
That's what
I
the
don't
card
remember.
says. What Lifetime talk show hosted by Linda Dano and Nancy Glass was lampooned on SNL by Nora Dunn and Jan Hooks?
This is a terrible. Who wrote this box? That's what I want to know. I need names.
Lauren Michaels.
What does he know about the show?
Not
He's only
much.
under those bleachers. He watches it on TV like the rest of us.
Knows good popcorn.
Mm.
So take a guess, Hal.
No, because I don't know. I wouldn't even guess it correctly.
The answer is Attitudes.
Okay.
There you go.
Attitudes.
I was gonna say
Sure.
Gutfeld.
And that- now you know for next time.
Finally, comedy is legal again.
I know.
Jordan, what category would you like?
Yeah.
Let's do 90s. 90s might be fun, huh? What a decade,
90s,
huh?
Sure.
Grunge music, other things.
Flappers.
Sure.
Speakeasies.
King Kong,
King Kong.
Your question is
blimps.
what sit-down comic spent 6.5 years as Conan O'Brien's late-night second banana?
Andy Richter, right? The great Andy Richter. I don't know.
Andy
Am
Richter
I
is
missing
correct.
something? Andy Richter, yeah. Hey,
Great
look at-
Andy Richter.
Oh, correct
Guessed.
answer. What fun.
Yeah.
Guest
Great
on
job.
We Got This?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Hasn't he
Hey.
appeared twice on the show?
He has been on the show
Sure.
twice.
Yeah.
I think he was part of the
He was also part of the
500, wasn't he?
500th. He's part of
So
the
that's
500th.
a second time, yeah.
Yeah.
That could be a fun category. We got this guests.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jordan Morris.
I just get it wrong.
No, I'm sorry. The answer was The Legend of Korra's Janet Varney.
Mark, what category would you like?
I would like Foodie Vacation, please.
Foodie Vacation. I'm having to juggle so many things right now. Well, that's sitting
You're doing great. You're doing great, Ken.
Thank you.
You're multitasking up a storm.
You know what? I don't ever hear that from them.
You're moving things along.
You hear it from us all the time.
Hey, Ken,
Not-
I just want you to know I would pay cash money to have that camera turned around and see all the boxes splayed out in front of you.
Can we turn it around and see?
No.
He's not going to do that. No, see, you can't have it. You don't get
Yeah,
it.
you can turn
You
the
want
camera.
it, but you don't
Yeah,
get it.
there's got to be an
yeah.
illusion. There's
Not
got to
allowing
be
it.
a mystique.
Plus,
Yeah.
we'd read all the answers real fast.
Oh, sure.
Mark,
What do you think I'm trying
Yes.
to do?
which Italian spirit is also known as firewater?
The ghost of
Italian
Naples.
What
Italian
Italian
spirit is-
spirit is also known as firewater? Did that
Um,
help?
Italian spirit. Campari.
Final answer:
Yes.
grappa.
Grappa.
Okay.
Oh, that stuff
Oh,
is
sure.
brutal.
I
Did
could go
you
for
know-
some grappa right about now.
Did you
Oof.
know? Because this card has additional "did you knows." And
Oh,
why
good.
not? Did you know grappa's nickname derives from its high proof level?
Yeah. I didn't know that, but I know it's got a high proof level. I had a friend in
All
high
right,
in college whose father would come to visit who was from Italy. And he talked like this, and he would always bring grappa. And when he came to town, he would be like, bring all your Italian friends over. So it was always a blast. Yeah.
love it
That's
when
my
the-
experience with grappa.
I love it when the Italians come over.
They do. They
Actually-
always come over. They eat. They're loud.
I just want to make sure. Okay. My
Sounds like
camera's
the
not
Gremlins.
reversed. We had a whole thing with
They're-
camera reversal the other day, and I just want
Sure.
to make sure that it's
Yeah.
it's not reversed.
I mean, I
right
could have
now.
told
This
you
is-
that because Jabba the Hutt is sitting the correct way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hal, what category would you like?
I'm not even on the board yet. I'm aware of
No,
that.
you're the
I
only
will-
one who is not.
I kind of want to like keep it going, but I'm gonna go with Philadelphia. I think I gotta. Hopefully, this is an easy point for me. We would hope.
Oh,
Is this just
Philadelphia.
questions about the city?
Yeah, from
Oh,
the
wait till you see
toughest,
this.
densest trivia book about Philadelphia
Wait till you
ever
see the-
written.
Guess
the
how
little-
much I love Philadelphia.
Wow. What is it? Oh, I was going to say, what's that kid eating? It's probably a cheesesteak, right? And he's
It
wearing
is.
Yeah.
a
He's got a
Wearing
cheesesteak
one.
hat on.
So is his hat.
Yeah.
Wow.
And tiny Ben Franklin over there.
Yeah.
So there's just two things about Philadelphia then.
Yeah.
Uh huh. And
Well,
the
you know
Leaning
what?
City
We're
Hall of
about
Pisa.
to learn another. So,
hmm
Hal,
Yes.
your question
Yes.
is
Keep buying
Looking-
time.
looking
Stretch
for
it. Come on. You can do it.
Yeah. You got this.
No, I
Just make something up. Just point to a picture.
I
Just
marked
blind
it.
point.
I marked
The
it.
question
then
is going to
I
be
moved
about
it.
Rocky. I'm guessing it might
So-
probably be going to be about
Oh,
Rocky.
we had a Rocky the other day.
We had
Oh, yeah.
a Rocky
Well,
3.
Rocky
as a matter
3
of
was
fact.
the answer to the Philadelphia question the other day.
The Philadelphia Eagles
Yes.
Come
set a
on.
world record for what food thing?
What food
what
thing?
food
That's a
thing?
pretty
Can you-
vaguely
can you
worded
be like
question.
a little? Is it like the
What
most of
food
something?
thing?
There
eaten?
was something food related that the Philadelphia Eagles set a world record.
What movie guy did a thing
it-
on screen?
Yeah.
It's like what?
Can you just tell me like is it amount served or amount consumed?
The Philadelphia Eagles
He's not going to do it.
set a world record by doing what food related thing?
All the
The
information
Eagles
is in the
doing a
past.
food related thing. My first thought was the wing bowl, but that is not related to the Eagles. That is a 610 WIP they don't do anymore because people they would literally it was just eat as many wings as possible and imagine the number of trash cans that were filled, not with bones, but
Oh
people getting
yeah,
sick. That was like the whole
Dude.
thing. Get hammered, eat wings, puke.
Also
And
filled
somebody
with
eats the most
people.
wings.
It was filled with people as well.
Yeah, there were a bunch of people. The wing bowl.
After you puke, you're gonna
Um,
eat more wings.
yeah.
That's the great.
It wasn't all
part.
just chicken bones.
They set a record for the world's largest cheesesteak.
You are correct.
Hey, look at that.
What year? Does it say? Is there a
Does not
picture?
say.
Let me see the
Philadelphia
picture.
Eagles set a world record for the longest sandwich by
Show me.
making a cheesesteak as long as a football field.
Turn that around. Turn that. Let me see
Oh, yeah.
let's see the drawing of it. Because that'll tell me I'll tell you what it was just by looking at the illustration. Oh yeah, that was last week. Swoop came down.
Oh, you want to see more images of
Wow.
people eating cheesesteak?
Oh, man.
The
Yeah.
Those are
Is-
floppy cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
is the
Those are
motto of
weirdly-
Phila-
Yeah.
Those are authentic Philadelphia.
on the
cheesesteaks.
state seal
Wow.
of Philadelphia. It just says we're on the nose.
Also, Al,
we're leaning in.
do you?
What's that? Do I love Phil? Yes, I do. I love it even more. If the arms,
This much?
I do it like this, and then it's the rest of the world.
Mm.
My palm,
What?
palm to palm.
Well, you know what? Hal's on the board. So
Good
Look
job,
out.
buddy.
it's now a three-way
You did
tie of everyone being on the board.
All right.
Jordan, what category would you like?
Boy, I'm tempted to pick Philadelphia just because I could maybe guess it because I know
Yeah.
the Philadelphia things.
I don't
help.
know. You're
I'll
going to
help.
get what sportsman did a thing.
I'll help you. I'll help you, Jordan. I'll be your phone a friend. I'll be your
What
phone
building is in an area? I'm good. Let's. Oh, action movies will be fun. Let's do action movies.
Action movies. Action movies. Action movies.
I should do a WWE handbook one just so you can see how worse it can get. How much worse?
It can get really
I
bad.
bet that's wild.
Yeah.
Save it for the
Maybe
tie
later.
break, Hal.
Shit.
Memphis and Sway are both characters in which 2000 film?
Memphis and Sway. Is this Gone in 60 Seconds?
Gone in 60 Seconds is correct.
Whoa!
Wow. Well
Okay.
pulled.
Thank you.
My
Thank you.
favorite part of that, I've never seen the movie because I feel like I saw my favorite part in the trailer, which is Nicolas Cage going,
Oh yeah, he does
There you
that. God, he does it so well. You got to see it on the big screen, Hal. You don't just.
I should.
Yeah.
I should.
And
Can we
now
get one of those sharper image pool screen? We'll get a big screen by a pool. We could all be floating in a pool and watch it.
yeah.
Now,
Can we
That's
do
the
that?
dream.
Make that
That's the
for
dream.
any thrilling adventure
Yeah.
fans, now you know why Hal does that gesture. Like when Carol Burnett would do the ear pull thing, that's why Hal does that at the end of every thrilling adventure hour. That's why you go to a live
Let's go.
show.
He's saying hello to Nicolas Cage.
In fact,
Yeah.
if you all want to see it during the upcoming anniversary tour, you can go live and see Hal do that at various shows along with Mark.
That's true.
Thrillingadventure.live.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do different moves. Hal and I are going to do a predator handshake too at the end of every.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, the full lock.
We should do that.
And just freeze frame.
Yeah. Freeze frame.
They're gonna have to pull you two apart. Custodial as they're trying to shut it down.
Yeah.
Mark, what category
Yeah.
would you like?
Let's go with
That was musical. I like that.
Oh, well, you know what? Then let's go with musical trivia book.
Oh, musical trivia book.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's right.
Since they took my equity card when I didn't get Harvey Firestein as Edna Turnblatt.
I mean, rightfully so.
Don't try
Yeah.
to get it back with specificity. That's not going to work. Ken sees right through you.
Your question is true or false?
Okay.
David Bowie composed a song for the 2017 Broadway musical SpongeBob SquarePants.
I'll tell you what I know about that. I know a lot of composers, a lot of great composers wrote songs for that, but the greatest of them that put it all together was all of our dear friend Jonathan Colton, who was the music director for that, or compiler. I don't know what his official title was, but that musical had him all over it. Did it have Bowie all over it as well? I'm going to guess yes.
Final answer?
Yes.
True. No
Hey, all
Control
right.
is sung by the town of Bikini Bottom in the face of a volcano that may soon erupt.
Fantastic.
Also, a
And-
fantastic show.
Oh,
Which I managed
look.
to see in the all too short time that it played.
Well, it's on tour now. Isn't that what the deal is? Like it was
Yeah,
one
but
of
it's
those
all
shows that was
pared
like-
down from what it was. It
Oh,
was
is
a
it?
real immersive
Yeah.
theater
The
experience.
soundtrack is spectacular. People of the world, go listen to Jonathan Colton and an entire We Are the World of musicians work on
There
that,
is, I
soundtrack.
believe, on Paramount Plus, the live version they did record of
Oh,
that
cool.
show
Oh,
I
So it
love
has
those.
some
I
top-
love a Broadway concert movie.
that actually involves Tom Kenny live
Oh,
as
cool.
his pirate character
Neat.
rather
Fantastic.
throughout. Fantastic musical.
Mm-hmm.
So, Hal,
Yes.
what category would you like?
Oscar winners.
Oscar winners. Oscar.
Here we go. Point number 2. I feel it coming.
You got this,
In what
buddy.
year did Spotlight win the Academy Award for Best Picture?
Oh, 20.
halfway there, buddy.
You can do it. Say another
Just
number.
tried it.
Say another number.
Was it
can
was it
say-
2016?
Say a year that's lower than
I think it was
2025.
2016.
2016 is correct.
Hey,
Yeah, there he is.
Hey, we
Now
got
he's
a
double on
game.
the board.
We got a
good.
He's
game.
on 2 boards.
That movie's great. Thank you to Letterboxd for encouraging me to watch every Best Picture winner. I think I'm like 2/3 of the way through,
Oh,
going
nice.
backwards. All the ones
Proud
I
of you.
missed. I think I
Proud
have
of you,
to
pal.
finish Gandhi still. That's a long one.
Yeah.
Very long.
Yeah, but you can skip like 32 through 28. I think you're fine.
Jordan, what category would you like?
Okay, let's see. Why don't we do why have we not done a Star Wars yet? Let's do a Star War.
Oh, you fell in the honey pot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wait.
bother.
Yeah.
Wait
No,
do you
no,
see
no.
this? What do you see?
No,
These
it's fine.
are- this
It's
is-
fine.
I hope
That's
I hope
50-50.
that you spun this wheel well.
I
It's
mean, I can only
fine.
imagine the like deep cut stuff that's in this category.
It's not. It's not. It's. I just wanted to laugh.
Give me
Your
the
question
prequels
is-
questions. Give me what I want to know. Ask me something about Dexter Jetster.
Listen, we're not going to talk Dex's Diner. We're not going to talk about WA9.
Why?
We're not going
Why?
to talk
That's
about Java
Star
Juice.
Wars.
We're not going to talk about any of that. Because your question is, where did Luke Skywalker try to convince Biggs Darklighter that he had witnessed a space battle?
Wait. Okay.
Yep.
Say it again. This is some like Timothy Zahn stuff, right?
Where
This is
did Luke
some-
Skywalker try to convince Biggs Darklighter that he had
Biggs
witnessed a space-
Darklighter?
that he had witnessed a space? You saw Biggs. Biggs had the cool mustache in the
Yeah.
end at the
He looked
space
like
battle.
Freddie Mercury.
Okay. All right. So this is from one of the mainline Star Wars movies. This isn't from like a
Yes.
CD-ROM game, right?
I will say that this is from a deleted scene from
Okay.
the original Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Okay.
Wow.
Just so
I
you
will
know
give
who
you
wrote
that.
this box. That tells you like who the
Yeah.
most gatekeeper trivia
Deleted.
box.
Yeah. Okay.
George
I
Lucas
can kind of.
wrote
I
this
mean,
box.
yeah. When he absolutely wrote the name Biggs Darklighter. Is there a more Star Warsy Star Wars name? My God. That's like Philadelphia making a giant cheesesteak. It's like, yeah, sure.
It also sounds
Uh,
like he had a Bic lighter in his pocket and was trying to come up with a name and was just like,
Darklighter.
Bic fluid lighter. Something like that.
Okay, so we're looking for a planet. Where did he try and convince Biggs Darklighter that he saw a space battle? We're looking for a planet, right, Ken? Am I right about that?
I mean, I can't. I mean,
It just says where.
I've given you quite. I will read the question again.
Yeah, read the question one more time.
Where did Luke Skywalker try to convince Biggs Darklighter that he had witnessed a space battle?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Where did he? I will say, where did he encounter Biggs Darklighter
Okay.
to try and convince him?
Yeah. Is this maybe? Is this maybe the Mos Eisley spaceport? Perhaps
Is your final answer?
it is.
That is incorrect. But
Ah.
I will say this is a place where Luke wanted to go get some power converters.
Oh, right. Power converters.
It's a very good impression.
The
Mark
something
Hamill's here with us.
station, the Tashi station, something like that,
Tashi
right?
Station. is
Tashi
correct.
Station.
I mean, it's not correct for the point, but it's correct for the.
No, I'm glad
the
that I like
after show for the point.
Biggs Darklighter.
Biggs Darklighter.
Meet Biggs Darklighter. Hi, I'm Biggs Darklighter.
Best
Tashi
mustache
Station
in
power
Star Wars.
converters.
Mark, what category would you like?
City getaways.
I mean, this is still anybody's game, and by
Yeah.
anybody's, I mean everybody's, because you all are still even.
It's really nobody's game. We all have a point or two.
Yeah.
Except Jordan, who is now careening past Hal and I.
Yes.
Look at two or three, right? How many do I have? 2? 3? How many do I get? 3? 4?
It's all even on 2. Everyone has
Okay.
2.
Oh, we
Wow.
are all even.
Oh, I caught up.
2. Ooh.
Yeah. So
Indeed.
your city getaways. Question is Nathaniel Russell House and the Calhoun Mansion are historic homes in which West Virginian city?
Take me home, country
To the
road.
place
I belong, Virginia.
It's in Mountain Mama. Is it in
Mountain
Mountain
Mansion.
Mama?
Mountain Mama,
It's in
West
there.
Virginia.
Mountain Mansion. It's in the song.
I don't know much about West Virginia. I'm gonna say Charleston.
Oh, Charleston is correct.
Hey, all
There
right.
you go.
Look at
Educated
that.
Don't know much about history.
Don't know much biography.
Did you know traditional Citadel parades are held in Charleston most Fridays and are open to the public? Most
Doesn't
Fridays.
know
That's
that.
interesting.
Most Fridays.
Sometimes they have to go to the doctor.
Not all Fridays.
Yeah. Wow. Why
Most
do you
of
make a
them.
big thing about it? I can't be there every Friday.
The clock, the little clock on the sign tells you when I'm going to be back.
The moose
Stop
on front
asking
should have
about
told you.
The
Hal,
moose out front should have told
what
you.
category would you like?
Give me Marvel Infinity Saga, please.
Or give you death?
Yes. either
No.
one.
Nope.
That seems like a big.
It's what he
leap.
wants. It's the huge swing.
Well, we'll see what we get.
Oh my gosh. Hi,
Your
Philip. Fathom.
question is, whose victims does Thor insist are complaining in hell with tales of sprained deltoids and gout?
The Hulk. Age of Ultron.
That is correct.
Hey.
All right.
Proud of you, Hal. Jordan, what category would you like?
That Thor always saying stuff.
He talks himself into crazy things.
Let's go Disney. I haven't done Disney, right?
done.
Yeah, let's do Disney.
That was Mark who did Disney.
I did.
Who doesn't love the House of Mouse?
Your question is, what is Peter Pan looking for in the Darling House?
Well, just family understand. I can just do big, right? It's his shadow. Right? His shadow.
His shadow is correct.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you say final after answer? After he said that was correct. Final. Well, oh, okay,
Oh
correct.
yeah.
No, I trusted. He knew.
Oh yeah. No, we knew.
I believed in him.
Yeah.
Mark.
Let's go Marvel Infinity Saga. Everyone else is doing it.
Marvel Infinity Saga for Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Your question is, who tells Tony Stark where Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes had gone in pursuit of Baron Zemo?
It's Burns Darklighter.
Can you read that one more time?
Who tells Tony Stark where Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes had gone in pursuit of Baron Zemo?
Huggy Bear.
Always informing.
Yeah, you didn't hear it from him though.
Wanda Maximoff. No, that wouldn't have been that time. But no,
Wikipedia.
I'm gonna say, yeah. Wikipedia told him.
That was the character Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also
Black
from Star
Widow.
Wars.
Black Widow. Your
Yeah.
final answer. See, I made a comeback.
What's that?
No, that's incorrect.
No, who
Sam
was it?
Wilson
That's
In the raft.
yeah.
in
I
the
don't remember.
raft.
That's one of the ones I remember the least.
I just knocked the A out of their AV.
There's a lot of those. There's a lot of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Well, it's like an espionage one, so there's so much plot.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not as quippy. Like all the quips are like, here's 10 details about the plot that you better learn. Like, oh,
Oh,
crap.
yeah. Oh, those BuzzFeed Marvel movies.
Here's something
Yeah.
about security codes.
yeah.
Hal, what category would you like?
Ken, I'll tell you what category I'd like, but just for a second, can we talk about the MaxFunDrive because we're about 30 minutes into this?
No,
Let's do it.
we can after
Nope,
your
nope.
category because I
I
wanted to
can't.
get to a reset.
Wow.
I knew what time it was, Hal.
But I wanted to.
No,
Ken's got
you're
it. Ken's
choose
got
a
it.
This is Ken's
category.
party.
Jeez.
We are all here.
He had
You
a
think I'm
schedule.
on top of
He's
it? I'm juggling
sticking
50
to
cent
it.
things, and that's one of
Action
them.
movies.
Action movies. I got things. I can do things. I'm good.
Fine.
I'm really good at things sometimes. Your question is, who
Mm.
directed The Hurt Locker?
Catherine Bigelow.
Catherine Bigelow is correct.
One of the greats. One
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the greats.
And now,
What a good
Hal,
movie.
you can do your very important thing.
Well, I just wanted to point out the reason why we're here, the reason why Jordan is joining us for this. We're all part of the Max Fun family. This is Max Fun Drive. Everybody out there who listens to our shows, you're part of the family too. Many of you have been supporting the network and the shows that you love on the network since long before Mark and I showed up, which was 9 years ago. But we've been really fortunate to benefit from your memberships and your direct support. It's what allows us to discover new services like this that we want to try out. It allows us to upgrade our equipment so that the show sounds better. And we really want to expand the things that we offer to you. And it's your support that makes that possible outside of just keeping us going doing this podcast. We would not still be doing it 10 years later if we didn't have your support. So the reason why you want to do it now during Max Fun Drive, the reason why you want to go to the link below, MaximumFun.org/join, and support all the shows in the network that you want, is because of all the gifts that you get. Well, let's, you know what, Ken, can we throw the pin up there for a second? $5 a month gets you access to the entire back catalog of bonus content that all the shows have. But at the $10 level, if you're able to make it there, if you're able to upgrade to that or start there, which is less than you pay for most of the streaming services that take the shows you like off the air without warning. You can put that money into shows that are not going anywhere because of your support, and you can get a cool pin like this. Those of you who have our other pin from last year that says podcasts should have a pin, well, you got to get the other one.
Yeah.
You got to get
It's a set.
corresponding one. So this is what you get at the $10 a month level. We also have goals specific to our show. Right now, we're sitting at 81 new boosting and upgrading members supporting We Got This with Mark and Hal. Mark, do you want to break down what they get at the other levels?
I would love to break down what they get at the other levels. So yes, if we reach, we're at 81. If we reach 150 new boosting or upgrading members, we will release a brand new bonus episode with Paget Brewster. You know her, you love her. She is an all-time favorite guest of ours. She reached out and said, guys, when am I coming back on the show? Am I doing a Max Fun Drive special? And we said, yes, please, and thank you. So we're going to have Paget on for a bonus, most likely a clean slate. And then at 250, we have teased doing this for years because we play our show clean. We have teased doing best swear word. So we will release the best swear word episode featuring one of, I think I can speak for both Hal and I when I say that he's one of the greatest swearers of all time. He paints in swear words, beautiful masterpieces.
Yes.
And we will have John DiMaggio, the delightful, hilarious John DiMaggio on at 250. And at 300, if we reach 300 new boosting or upgrading members, this is something we haven't done before that the people of the world have also asked for, because you have opinions. We know you have opinions, and we will relitigate a topic. We will do our first re-asked, re-answered. So that's if we reach 300. And then if we get beyond that, we're going to have to think of some more funky, fun stretch goals. But for now, this is what we're looking at, and this is what we're hoping for. So thank you so much for helping us get there. If you would like to become a member of Max Fun and join the family and be one of those patrons of the arts who can help the rest of the people of the world get to listen to the show for free, which you're all hearing for free. But if you want to step up at the $5 a month level, or 10 or however much, visit MaximumFun.org/join. And make sure you check the box that says We Got This with Mark and Hal, and check the box that says Jordan Jesse Go.
Well said, gentlemen. Max
Hey.
Fun Drive. It's why we're all here.
It's why
Thank
we're
you
all
so much.
here.
And thanks to everybody who's joined. That's
Yes.
so cool. And yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked you guys are on the network. It's just so cool that we get to do our goofy little goof around shows. It's
Absolutely.
really neat for
And
sure.
thank you. You're the reason.
And in a world where, podcasting is becoming more and more about the Harrys and Megans of the world,
Mhm.
about the Obamas of the world.
Mhm.
It's just so nice that shows like ours with, we don't do Harry and Meghan numbers, but we still get to be a show. It's so cool cool to just get to have a show because so yeah, I'm so stoked that we get to do Jordan Jesse Go. I'm so stoked y'all get to do We Got This, and we get to cross over occasionally. It's so cool.
Right.
Yeah, because if
Well,
we
you know
were
what,
employees of a giant company, we would all be out on our ass.
Well, I consider the three of you to still be working royals. So,
Well,
Aw, thanks, buddy.
you bought it.
Oh, don't look
Jordan,
at me in the eyes.
Jordan, what category would you like?
let's see. I'm gonna do. I had some good luck with the '90s. Let's hit another decade. How about totally '80s?
All right.
80s.
Yeah.
See, we're doing decades, Leslie. Sorry, I'll turn the chat off.
Mark,
Cheater.
I'm gonna take points away from you.
I just turned
You're
it
gonna
on
lose
a
them.
second
No,
ago.
no.
When we were
You
not when we had
Just
not when
wants
we
to
had
see
questions
how many
up there.
people are saying Mark is daddy. All of them. They're all saying that.
Yeah.
haven't
It's well,
stopped
to be
trending.
fair, I was the one that got it trending. I have so many accounts. So many accounts, you guys.
A lot of burners. A lot of burners on this.
A lot of burners. Stack of 7-Eleven phones right over here
Mhm.
to the sky. I could just make accounts. I don't have to buy new hardware for each one of them.
Good point.
Great point.
You done?
Yeah, ready? Oh, sorry.
I got a question for Jordan. I didn't want to give him his question.
Sorry, this podcast
Right.
evolved into a goofy
Into
riff
a
around.
podcast.
Into
God
white guys
forbid.
talking. Who knew that would happen?
Your question is: what Bavarian-born golfer overcame the yips to become the first German to win the Masters?
God, there has never been a more terrifying for me beginning of a trivia question than what Bavarian-born golfer. I can't think of a beginning of a trivia question that would suggest something that I knew less. That Bavarian-born. Okay, let me think of. Do I know any famous golfers? Not
You know what? I'm going to read it to you one more
Really?
time. That will maybe
Tiger
jog
Woods.
a memory from the 80s, deeply lodged. What Bavarian-born golfer overcame the yips to become the first German to win the Masters? There's a lot about that thing that, just, without context, just sounds wrong.
I was, I was hoping the question would be about, I don't know, Punky Brewster or
Right.
Oh, you
Yeah,
want a different
uh-huh.
question? I'll give you a different question. You want a
No,
different
no,
question?
no.
Okay, here we go. No. I'm giving you a different question.
Oh,
What
wow,
show
okay.
gave Joey Lawrence his big break playing 6-year-old orphan Joey Donovan?
Oh boy. Well, maybe I don't know this either. I'll just try and answer the golf. Joey Donovan. Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. It's got to be a sitcom, right? So I am gonna say it was Family Ties.
The answer is golfer Bernhard Langer.
Family Ties.
And the answer to the second question
Whoa.
was "Give me a break."
Is
Give
the
me a
theme
break.
song? That golfer's theme song is "What we do, baby, without putts." No. Thank you. Thank you.
Give me
Thank
a club.
you.
I'm gonna golf. You remember that? That was the theme song.
Yeah. Yes.
Bernhard Langer was the star of "Give Me a
Joey.
Break." I don't know
When
if you
Joey
knew that.
Lawrence carried my lunch tray at school because I'd broken both of my wrists, I felt like I was famous by association.
What?
Joey Lawrence went to Abington Friends School. He was a year ahead of me.
How am I just now hearing
We've
that
not
talked
Joey
about this.
Lawrence?
Also,
The fact that Joey
Joey
Lawrence went to
Lawrence?
Appleby Buddy's school?
Yeah. Yeah.
As someone who's listened to We Got This, Mark, this has come up before. This,
How
this
did I
has
know-
been said.
I have the memory of a goldfish. You know this.
Thank you for being a ball. Travel in the air and down the hall.
Sometimes you want to go right in the hole that's on the green.
Let's just do this for the rest of the episode, right?
In the best shot
You
you,
know what?
ever see.
Fine, points for everyone.
You're going to stay out of the traps. Sorry.
Every time I swing a club.
Okay, well, you all get points for that. So,
Hey,
Baby, I don't know what to do with these ball salads and scrambled clubs.
they're putting again.
I'm putting again. Scrambled clubs all over my face.
Mark, what
Short
category
game
would
to
you like?
China. Never been there before. Who cares?
Boy.
When the
R.I.P.
ball's in the
Bob Uecker.
bunker.
All right. Let's go. You know what? I'll stick with totally 80s. I'll go totally 80s. Why not?
You'll go totally 80s as well.
Yeah, you put all these 80s theme songs in my head now, and now I want that's all I want.
What Supreme Court nominee's chances went up in smoke after he admitted he'd tried marijuana?
Supreme Court. Man, I wish I was following politics when I was ages 1 through 11.
Should have been. We
But I
wouldn't be
wasn't
in the
doing
position
much.
we're in now if you were.
Yeah.
Because I could have done what about it?
You know, with
So
that
much.
attitude.
That's fair. The only Supreme Court justice I can think of that was not confirmed is Robert Bork, but I think that was way earlier, and yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
The answer is Douglas Ginsburg.
There you go.
Douglas Ginsburg.
All right. Apologies to Douglas Ginsburg. Double apologies for also not getting that, and for you not getting that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I asked you it. That's on me. That's on me, and I'm sorry, and I will not do it again.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to Douglas Ginsburg.
R.I.P.
I'm just sitting here in my head going, life's not the 88 Masters. Believe me. Sorry.
Al, what category would you like?
Yeah.
The sand trap. Dun, 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 dun.
If you're in trouble and you can find them, maybe you can hire the 9-iron team.
What are we doing?
No, Al, it's your what
When
category?
he's filming everything, his feet are just wearing golf cleats. That's a musical one. I'll take Disney.
We're
please.
this close to bringing up Dorf.
You got the floaty keychains when you ordered the Dorf on Golf or Dorf Gone Fishing VHS. I remember that. I never had one, but
Man,
And he kept
they're,
asking.
like, cool.
all those bonus
Never stopped.
bonus toys were great, but the best might be the football phone if you ordered Sports Illustrated. Did you get the football phone, Hal?
Yeah.
I didn't. Did you have? You
You
had
seen
it like?
Jordan?
Did you have it?
Did you? have a
No,
football
I
phone?
didn't, but I remember. I mean, I remember coveting it, seeing it on late night TV. Not even a big
Well,
sports guy. I wanted that football.
Did they
phone.
have one for German Golf Digest that you got?
Well,
Right.
you
The
know,
Bavarian golf phone.
Hal and Mark and Jordan. Maybe we should do an episode with the best novelty prize for a subscription in the 80s.
Ooh, that's gonna be
Done.
a hot convo.
Sure. Let's do it.
I'm in.
We can pull up all the football and cheeseburger phones and
Oh,
anything you
man.
could have gotten.
A lot of phones.
Mike
shaped like
Garfield
shit.
closed his eyes.
Whoa, man, that's
Hal,
a phone.
what category would you like?
Disney.
No, just a cat.
Disney for
Yeah.
Hal.
When you hold
Sure.
up, wait, before you hold up the thing, you got to get rid of the category so I can see it. Grandpa needs to be able to see.
Hey, listen, I was going to do it. I'm on top of it, Hal. I've done it before. I'm good. I know how to do things.
I'm slowly turning into an old man puppet with these glasses. It's not that slow.
Okay.
No,
I don't like it.
You think it's
Comes
slow.
from this film, which is
Monsters, Inc. Yep.
And your question is, what does Sully lay out for Boo to sleep on?
What does he lay out for Boo to sleep on? I'll say a dog bed, dog or cat bed, like a pet bed. I don't remember, but that's the guess.
That is incorrect, but you had the right idea. Laid out a newspaper.
Okay.
Good guess. Good guess.
Newspaper.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Respect.
Respect.
Some respect. Jordan, what category would you like?
Let's go Oscar winners, please. Oscar winners.
Oscar winners. Your
There's
question
a time
is,
to drive and a time for putting. A brand new hole around the bend. Hey, it's Strange Hal Lublin Vic and his golf-themed 1980s theme song rewrites.
Your
Hello,
question.
And you
Dr.
can get this collection.
Joe? I've got this the sound you were looking for.
Well, listen to this.
Are these all about golf? Yeah.
Your question is, what was the first horror film to be nominated for Best Picture?
Okay. Gut says Psycho. Do I want to consider others? Rosemary's Baby. He's probably Psycho, right? Psycho.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. It was The Exorcist.
Mm.
Oh wow. Okay. Huh. No after Psycho, huh?
And the only one to win was Traffic. Traffic's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Oh, folks, we're at hour 5. We get our check. Great.
Can I get some more iced tea?
Oh, Mark's got to leave. Whoops.
Yeah.
Listen, we're in our last 5 minutes of gameplay. So, Mark,
Oh, God.
what
Oh, my God.
category?
All right. Let's do. Which is the one where I have to pick a number? Is that 25th anniversary
It
or
is
6th
25th
edition?
anniversary.
All right, I'll do 25th anniversary.
Number between 1 and 6.
4.
1, 2, 3. Your question is from Science and Nature is the
Oh,
category.
my
Oh.
worst.
I hate those things.
Okay. Sciences and natures. Do other countries call it maths? I feel like other countries call
okay.
maths.
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
think we're
I
behind
wish
on
we
that.
did that here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
was
Anyway,
fun
sorry,
to
Ken.
do.
Your question is, what did George Green patent in 1875 that was voted the second most terrifying thing known to mankind after nuclear warfare in a 2003 poll?
Football phone.
I'm gonna guess the electric chair.
Final answer?
Yes.
The second most terrifying thing known to mankind after nuclear warfare, a dentist's electric drill.
Oh, electric drill. Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And number
Sure.
3 is my mother-in-law. Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy. Here she comes with the rolling pin.
Wow.
Oh boy.
I didn't know the 60s were a category.
Oh boy.
You
Well, just sit right back and you'll hear a tale.
Okay,
A tale
we're
of
going
a
to go into
fateful
Hal.
putt.
Al, what category would you like?
What's the score?
Right now, it
Yep.
is 4v4v5,
Oh my
and
gosh.
the 5 is Hal.
Oh.
Mm.
I feel like this is a good time to
Run out
to
the clock,
show
don't you
Jordan. No, to show. When I was a child, I
Talk
never
about the beach
forget
towel
first
again.
time-
The MaxFun beach towel.
It's a good time to try my tight 5.
Mhm.
I just want Jordan to see what this is like if he thought the Philadelphia book was bad. Give me the WWE
go.
Superstar
Oh, yeah.
handbook.
Oh, the
This is
WWE
pure
Superstar
insanity.
Handbook.
Watch this.
Oh,
Watch this Mad
yeah.
Libs insanity.
This is fun. I don't know why you don't have fun.
For who?
Everybody. Okay. Your question is, one half of blank has found success in tag team and singles competition. He won the blank and now plans to capture the blank.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is what he
Right?
does.
Remind me what year this book came out.
Wrestler.
This year, the year that this book came out was it's on the back. 2021.
2021.
I can read the question again
Successful.
if you'd like, if that would help.
Successful tag wrestler who's a former champion, clearly is a champion, had already captured something, a singles title, was going to go for the world championship. So in 2021, gosh,
I can read the,
I'll
I can
just
read the
say-
question again.
no, I'll just say Big E. I know that's incorrect, but I'm going to say Big E.
Maybe you should ask your friends from your other podcast.
Oh boy.
They probably would
Oh,
know,
here
Mark.
it
You're not helping,
is.
are you?
Here's the
Help me, Mark.
Just saying.
Help me, Obi-Mark Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Okay. Oh, you know who it is? It's Douglas something.
Douglas.
Yeah,
Douglas Is it Douglas something?
it is Douglas something.
I'm gonna say Big E. That's my answer. Final answer. I know it's incorrect.
Gilderoy Lockhart. That's
I'm going to read every other thing from it
Okay.
except for the person's name and see if you can fill in the name. You ready?
Okay. Sure.
One half of Heavy Machinery. Blank.
Oh, Otis.
nice.
Wow. There he
Well
is.
won money in the
done,
bank.
Lublin.
He won money
Heavy
in the
machinery.
bank.
And so one half of Heavy Machinery, Otis, has found success in tag team and singles competition. He won the 2020 Money in the Bank match
Yeah.
and now plans to capture the Universal title.
That's a very weird match because it was during like the beginning of COVID. This is like that summer of 2020. And they did it at WWE headquarters with wrestlers racing up to the top of the building. So they did it with, I think, as few people as possible. Like the briefcase was on the top of Titan Towers. It was very weird.
So did they actually wrestle, or it was just a race up the side of a building?
They wrestled, but it was all very weird. It was very weird. It was very, very weird.
I
It was
feel like
not
of all
good.
the business models, World Wrestling probably had to make the biggest 180 for something like COVID.
And yet still wrestling each other actively at that time. Just no
Guys,
crowds.
Yeah.
Just guys yelling at each other on Zoom.
Hal
And shaking their cameras.
for a bonus
Just you wait
point.
till they get a vaccine. Oh.
Hal, for a bonus point, can you name Otis's signature move?
Ooh.
It's he doesn't call it the worm. He calls it something else. God, what is it called when he does it? It's a version of the worm, but I don't remember what it's called when he does it.
That's a darn shame. Okay,
Mr.
so
We'll never
Luthor.
know.
this is our last round. So the
Oh
most
my
we
God.
can do
Okay,
right
final
now
round. Final
is
round.
bring it to a tiebreaker.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Jordan, what category for your final
I gotta
category?
do it. Okay, I'm gonna
Open
say
up all the categories for him.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love this.
Well,
Let's all help. Let's all help except Ken.
Yeah.
That
you know what? I'm gonna let Jordan open up the chat. Jordan, if you want to open the
Wow.
chat,
Okay, here we go. Chat.
Oh.
Chat.
Oh,
Don't
let me go
fail
to the
me
chat.
now.
no one else but
I just
Jordan.
want to see what it says.
Just-
What,
Just
that was
let
not
us
even our
know
question.
who
We can
you
see
think
it.
is daddy.
Your question is: what SNL veteran is now a member of Britain's House of Lords as the 5th Baron of Saling, Essex?
Read that again. That didn't sound like that made sense. One more time,
What
please.
SNL veteran is
Okay.
now a member of Britain's House of Lords as the 5th Baron of Saling, Essex?
No, that's wild. God, great question. Yeah, chat.
Thank you.
Anybody?
There's
Is-
one in the. I see someone in the chat. There's someone.
Christopher
Leslie
Guest. It's
doesn't know.
Christopher Guest. Thank you, Hal.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, it is. It is final answer.
Christopher Guest is
Thank you.
correct.
Hal got into the chat to sabotage himself.
that.
What a wild,
Sabotage.
Or
wild
to
turn of
elevate
events.
you as our guest.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yes, he's
I like
just
his
that
eyes.
good.
Cannot
and
accept
he's-
any praise for this.
He's also self-sabotaging. That is his thing. Mark, what category would you like?
Let's go with modern-ish.
Modern-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Your question, and I will also allow you to
Mhm.
open up the chat, but
Ooh.
to those in the chat, wrong answers only.
Well, then I'll close it.
Wrong answers only. Well, I got to make it fun for them. Your question is:
Yeah.
which impressionist French artist dedicated more than half of his life's work to the subject of ballet?
I'm gonna say Edgar Degas.
Edgar Degas is correct.
Hey.
Booyah.
Classy.
Was it in the
classy,
chat? I
classy
didn't look in the
goal.
chat.
And
Yeah, I
did
gave you the answer in the chat. You should have said what I said.
Marcel Marceau, you summon a bench.
now, were you aware? Because I was not aware of this. That
What?
modern versions of Trivial Pursuit have commentary on the answers.
No.
Hal, you've written trivia. Tell me if you would do something like this. So on the back of the card, it has the answer, Edgar Degas,
Mhm.
and then it has a little note with more than 1,000 ballerinas. The guy was obsessed.
I mean,
No.
they're not wrong.
That's on the back of the official Trivial Pursuit. This is
All
like
right.
some novelty Trivial. This is like some. What is?
Don't
what
worry
is,
about it. That person has been fired. I guarantee you, when it hit the stores, they fired that person.
There's more commentary on these other ones too. Okay, I'm sorry.
The
about
guy
all
was
this.
obsessed.
Okay, well, right now it is tied 5v5 v5.
Ballerinas? That's
All right.
random.
Seems kind of sus, huh?
Hal,
Yeah.
this is your chance to win it, break the tie. It's a 3-way tie, 5v5
Oh
v5.
my god, so
Oh.
exciting.
Oh. Gosh. What is what would be the hardest thing so that it can still be a tie? Let's go. Foodie vacation.
Foodie vacation.
Make it sporting. Maybe I'll know.
I'm just gonna read what's on the card. Maybe
Maybe
I'll
I'll
know.
know. Maybe you'll know. Maybe we'll all know.
Silver, Blanco, and Plata are all terms used for tequilas that are what?
All right, for tequilas that are clear, white tequila. Hi, I'm known drinker Hal Lubln. And when I
Famous
want a
Lush.
clear white tequila, famous Lush, I'm drunk right now. That's what I'm saying, clear.
I don't. Hal help me. Can I put it in the chat?
I mean, that's your choice.
These are all
I could look at the
I
chat.
think
all-
these are
it's
all
all free
like
will, Jordan.
silver tequilas. That's just my guess.
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna say clear tequilas. Because I know they're kind of yellowish.
Clear is your final
Yes.
answer? Okay.
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Does anyone else know the answer before I give it?
My guess was
Young.
silver. These are silver tequilas.
Young was my age. My age, my guess.
Unaged.
Not my age.
Unaged.
Unaged. Okay.
Thank you, Jonathan Evans. I saw it now, but
Good job, Jonathan
I
Evans.
couldn't do it.
Way to
I
go,
like
Good
a
John.
job,
tie.
Clifton
What can I
Donahue.
say?
Okay, I
Did
gotta
you
close
know tequila can
Huh.
only be produced in Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's just sparkling gasoline.
Yes. Fun trivia fact.
Got there. So we're at a 3-way tie, so we're going to go to a tiebreaker.
Wow.
All right.
Sure.
So right now, I'm writing down a number. We're playing by
Oh.
Price is Right rules. Whoever gets closest.
Hal is, or Ken's just guess the number Ken has in his head is the.
I know. I'm going to write it down. I'm going
Okay,
to write it down.
okay.
Don't worry.
All right.
Okay. So this is going to be a number between 1 and 100.
Okay.
Whoever gets closest without going over is going to be
Mhm.
the winner. Okay. I wrote a number down.
He
Hold on.
considered it.
No. I'm going to make sure. So this is the piece of paper.
Mhm.
It has the number in it.
Yes.
I'm going to hold it right here the entire time.
I don't think anyone's concerned. No one's concerned. You
No,
don't
we
have to, like,
believe
prove
you.
it to us. We believe you.
This
Be a crazy thing to, like,
If anyone
rig.
wants to call it into question, or this
Okay.
is going to be an amazing magic trick.
All right.
Okay, so Jordan, what is your guess?
My guess is 17.
Okay, 17. Oh, I should write this down. 17.
We'll remember. We remember what we guessed. We
I
can just
might
show it.
not.
You
Mhm.
Mark.
don't have to.
Mark, your guess.
Well, my first guess was going to be based on Weird Al's appearance on the show, Pie. But since that one was already taken,
3.14.
3.14159, etc. No, I'm gonna say because it's Price is Right rules, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna say 61.
Okay. Hal?
25.
17, 61, and 25. The number closest without going over. Hal Lublin, you are the winner.
Hal Lublin wins.
Wow.
The rightful
Congratulations.
winner. The rightful winner.
rightful
who
winner.
threw
Oh,
me,
it really
threw me
happened,
that
guys.
Christopher Guest bone.
Yeah, and threw
That
me
was
that Marcel
all you.
Marceau underbus.
Underbone.
Yeah. Good thing I wasn't
Good.
looking.
Well, this is a keeper as a tiebreaker. It obviously
go.
worked out. It did what it needed to do. Speaking
Ridiculous.
of needing to do,
Doing what you need to do. Visit MaximumFun.org/join and become a member of the Max Fun family at the $5 level. You become a member of the family, you get all the bonus content. At the $10 level, you get the pin. Podcasts should not have a pin. A delightful pin. If you didn't see it last year and you just saw this amongst this year's pins, it would look like we were throwing shade at the other show's pins. But it's not. It's the other half of a set of pins of our show. That's not what's important. What's important is visit MaximumFun.org/join, become a member of the Maximum Fun family, and make sure that we can keep doing this show forever and ever and ever. You're the reason that we do the show. And make sure you check the box that says we got this with Mark and Hal, and the box that says Jordan, Jesse, go.
Yeah. So we do have more trivia coming up next week, next Wednesday, next Thursday at the same time. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. But a big thank you to Jordan Morris for being the guest on the show, who is not only one of the hosts of an incredible show, Jordan, Jesse, Go, on the network, but also recently has had an incredible graphic novel come out. So Jordan, would you like to tell people a little bit about your graphic novel?
Sure, yeah. I'll do a little comics plug-in while we're here, in case one or two nerds accidentally tuned in or is looking over the shoulder of their jock brother who's watching.
Jacques Cousteau?
Jacques Cousteau. I last year came out with a graphic novel that I'm super proud of. It is called Youth Group. The art is by the great Bowen McGurty. It is a YA horror comedy about teen exorcists, and it's got, Buffy vibes, Shaun of the Dead vibes. So if you like spooky stuff, funny stuff, maybe with a little romance in there, why not? Check out Youth Group. And if you are going to a comic book store in the next week or so, I've got a story in an issue of Spider-Man. Web of Spider-Verse New Blood is a Spider-Man anthology with a story from yours truly and Sumit Kumar. So these are 3 fun alternate universe Spidey stories. You don't have to be up on the continuity to get them. They're just kind of fun little jaunts through the multiverse. My Spidey that I did with Sumit, it's a kind of an 80s punk rock vampire Spider-Man, so kind of like Lost Boys and Near Dark and stuff like that. And while you're there, throw something on your pull list. It's Godzilla versus LA. This is a wildfire charity relief comic. It's 4 cool stories about Godzilla smashing LA. All the money goes to wildfire relief. I've got a great story in there with an artist named Nicole Gu, and everybody in the anthology is from LA. So it's all Angelinos writing about the city we love and how it gets smashed by Godzilla. So if that sounds fun to you, Godzilla versus LA, throw it on your pull list.
And just
Fantastic.
a reminder that the episode with guest Dan Schreiber of We Got This is out. If you like No Such Thing as a Fish, QI, a lot of the other shows that Dan has been on, go check that out. It's a wonderful clean slate with Dan as the guest. And next week, Hal and Mark, we have a very, very special episode that's been very much requested for nearly the entirety of the 10 years that we've been doing the show.
Another one that we avoided for a while.
We are doing, finally, Best Thrilling Adventure Hour segment with Ben Acker and Ben Blacker, putting them on the spot, making them choose between their children. That will drop at a special time. It'll drop basically once it turns to Tuesday on the West Coast. That episode will be available. And right now, if you missed our first TriviApocalypse, that is available on the feed as well for you to listen to. We're going to put these out on the feed later. So if you didn't get to see it live, you'll get to hear it now. And then hopefully you'll catch the next one.
And then you'll be confused by some of the things that are obviously visual references, but you can go back to the YouTube channel after listening to it on the feed to watch it on the YouTube channel, which again, please subscribe to, because we may be doing more fun things on the YouTube channel in the months to come. But again, all that is only possible because of your support during Max Fun Drive. MaximumFun.org/join. Make sure you tick the box for We Got This to show your support for the show and any other shows that you would like your support as a member to go to, that you would like to support, including shows like Jordan Jesse Go. Thanks everyone for being here. So thank you to Jordan Morris as our very special guest.
Thank you. Oh my
Hal.
gosh. Thank you for having me.
you,
You
Mark.
guys are so funny. And this
Thank
is
you,
such a
Ken.
blast.
To
Thank
Ken
you.
Plume.
Yeah, Ken.
Yeah.
Good
Good job.
trivia
Well done,
bossing.
as always.
Good trivia bossing.
Juggling
Cheers.
both unruly contestants and questions as always.
Listen, I had to mark all the categories that you guys chose in real time with
It's a
numbers
tough
that I
job.
couldn't
It's
even
a
see.
You
I
did great, Boo. You
thankless
did great.
job. We love him.
had to come up with a
He
number. I had to
runs.
come up with a number.
You
That
had
was
to
the thing I
think
had
of
to
a
do.
number.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, and thank
Well,
you, Jonathan Evans just boosted. So thank you, Jonathan Evans.
Thank you, Jonathan
Hey,
Evans. That's great.
That. We love that.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Listen, it'd
We
be
love a
super swell
booster.
if we reconvened for the live next Wednesday and could tell you that not only have we unlocked the Paget Brewster episode,
Ooh.
but also the John DiMaggio episode, and
Yeah.
also the what was it?
Unasked, unanswered.
Re-asked.
Re-answered. That's what it was.
And you know what? Even beyond that. So if you're on the fence about becoming a member, boosting, or upgrading, or you don't even know what this show was before you watched this tonight, but you saw that Max Fun posted it or Jordan posted about it, and you're like, I'm gonna check this out because I love Jordan. Who are these other people? Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw and you'd love to hear Mark and Hal with themselves and with very special guests over the course of over 500 episodes over 10 years. Have a lot of great episodes and lively discussions. So thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
I'm going to
Bye.
change hands
Thank
because this is my disconnecting hand.
Are you still signing?
No, I'm end stream.